don't get jealous of other girls because I was raised in a cloning lab to be the perfect woman for Hugh M. Hefner.
You see these men dressed in hazmat overalls walk right into the middle of the street, lift the manhole cover and drop down, then put the manhole cover on top of them.
Yo, welcome back to the channel, gang. Today's compilation includes a bunch of strange and interesting videos that will challenge your reality. Like always, if you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button and let's get it.
Okay, so I'm talking to my dad about the Knicks and the Spurs, and you know we all know that they go into the finals. But what he tells me is that the Knicks and the Spurs did this 27 years ago in 1999. So me being curious, I went to go look it up, and I started doing my research. I'm not gonna lie, this stuff seems scripted. Okay, at first it was simple. Tim Duncan's first finals appearance was against the Knicks, and Wemby's first finals appearance is against the Knicks also. Okay. Tim Duncan leading the Spurs at 22. Wemby is also 22. That's nothing crazy. I mean, this where it started getting weird. Like, Jalen Brunson playing against the Spurs and his dad was playing against the Spurs back then in the finals. All right, keep going. Hold up, but both of the centers injured before the finals is kind of weird. And just like in 1999, the Spurs hold home court for the first game. I'm not gonna lie, it seems like too many coincidences. Like, it seems so scripted, bro. Like, the NBA need to, like, at least tone it down a little bit, bro. It's getting too obvious.
After seeing this, I'm not sure if a championship in either team would be organic.
I keep telling y'all, stop playing with these fast food restaurants. You gonna wind up seeing the Lord quicker than you think. So this woman goes to Chick-fil-A, y'all favorite restaurant. Mind you, she had a bad experience with Chick-fil-A before, and she said she was gonna give Chick-fil-A another chance. She wound up buying a chicken sandwich, and the meat in the chicken sandwich wasn't the meat that's advertised. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Matter of fact, look at this shit. I need you to pay attention to this real fast.
Giving Chick-fil-A another chance,
look.
But their texture has been disgusting.
Look at the meat, Paul.
They couldn't even get chicken apart.
Look at this. Nah, man. Nah.
Gross.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let you say it. I wanna know what type of meat you think that was. Matter of fact, do you think that was even meat? She said she was gonna give Chick-fil-A another chance because the texture of their meat wasn't the right texture of meat.
That lady should have went with the first instinct because there's no reason to be playing tug of war with the chicken sandwich.
Shout out to the person that's putting these videos out. So look at this. So basically when they put a screw in like these little gas pumps, if you pay with your card, it doesn't reset. So somebody's probably watching these pumps, and if you pull off, they can come and actually fill up their gas tank. And I pay with cash, but I'm noticing, I'm like, damn, like, what is this? So yeah. Fry Road, y'all know where it is.
That screw's so small the average person would have missed it. It looks like 2026 scammers wants us to be detectives before we fill up.
I don't know what the I am observing right now, but this branch right now that this bird's on is floating in the middle of mid-air, attached to nothing.
I can't add any logic to this, but if I was a resident of that neighborhood, I would consider relocating. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments.
You see these men dressed in hazmat overalls walk right into the middle of the street, lift the manhole cover and drop down, then put the manhole cover on top of them. A driver in the street stopping and watching them just disappear right into the manhole. And it happened sometime after midnight outside AKI Auto Care here in Astoria. This unusual activity also happening in Flatbush, a similar incident there where men just came and removed the manhole cover and then dropped down. So it has raised so many questions that the owner of the auto care company that saw this happen asked his employees to call 911 and alert them. Here's what he told me earlier today.
They popped the manhole in, they all went inside and covered the manhole, like, you know, they just like disappeared. Literally like the Ninja Turtles. I was working late night, it was like 2 a.m. Very strange that it happened. You know, one of my guys called 911, they came. You know, I was born and raised in Astoria. I've seen a lot of stuff go down, but something like that was very strange, you know.
So we reached out to the New York City Department of Environmental Protection, and they told us, quote, entering the sewer system is both illegal and extremely dangerous. Sewers can contain numerous hazards, including noxious and potentially deadly gases, unstable surfaces, flooding risks, and confined spaces. So far, there have not been any arrests, either involving the incident here in Astoria, Queens, or those in Flatbush, Brooklyn. But you can be sure that the NYPD is looking at these things very, very closely as we get closer to these world events happening right here in our city.
Those guys are cut from a different cloth to be freely engaging with sewer stanches, but I wouldn't be surprised if those manholes lead to underground tunnels.
Black colored plastic used for kitchen utensils and toys are linked to banned toxic flame retardants. You gotta hear about this. If you have a black spatula in your kitchen or other black plastic items around your house like takeout containers or children's toys, they could contain high levels of toxic flame retardants. And this is why. So plastics typically used in electronics contain higher levels of toxic flame retardants than other types of plastic like nylon. Problem is, we recycle electronics, and they are then used again for things like kitchen utensils. Now, the problem with these chemicals is they've been linked to cancer, neurological damage, and hormone disruption. So they tested products and found high levels were in spatulas, a sushi tray, and a beaded necklace. Now, for example, if you're using a black plastic utensil and you're cooking in hot oil, that can transfer the chemicals into the food you're cooking. Another example, if your kid has a beaded necklace and it has these flame retardants in it and they suck on them, it's going to get in their saliva and then enter their body. So what I've read is that they have made an initiative to have all of these removed by 2025. But we're just finding out right now. I had no clue. I've got my own black plastic spatula I'm throwing away. So please take this serious, guys. And if you do have any of these products at your house, just get rid of them. Go buy some different utensils. Go with metal instead. Anything's better than getting these flame retardants in your body.
It looks like wooden kitchen utensils are the way to go. I thought a building like this would be more secretive, but I guess that's where most of the celebrities go.
I'm suing the company. Let me watch me open this one. Okay? Yeah, make a video.
You hear the juice too.
Make a video, because I'm sure opening to that ocean spray shit. They gonna pay me. Ooh-wee. All of them like that?
Oh. The fuck is
Oh.
this?
That is sold us cans of water as cranberry sauce.
We got different focus out.
Oh, I just got some focus stuff.
Let him in here.
Dog, we need to go take that shit back.
Look at that.
Why that water?
Ocean Spray got some explaining to do, but as a sign of good faith, they should send that family a lifetime of can openers because using a knife is wild.
I'm Chris Tyler, and for the past 3 years, the internet has been talking about this story. A lot of people even have questions about the whole Balenciaga mannequin thing, to where some people think I've been missing. I'm not missing. I actually just have been living my life and not really being active on the internet. And I never really even got the chance to really explain what happened. So I figured it's time to talk about it and actually tell the story myself.
I'm confused because I thought the name of the Balenciaga model is Isaiah Bass, so either that's him and he changed his name or that's a lookalike.
Do you still believe the birds in your city are actually real? Because a leaked video just surfaced that might change your mind forever. A completely insane clip is taking over the internet, and it has already shocked millions. Because at first glance, it's just an ordinary pigeon. But as the camera zooms in, the reality becomes terrifying. Look closer. Those aren't feathers. Sticking out of the bird's back are dozens of metallic wires, looking as if the creature had just ripped itself out of a high-tech charging system. It wasn't just sitting there. It looked like it was malfunctioning. But here's the part that will make you look at the sky differently. People are saying that this isn't a bird at all.
Either that's a huge track on its back or this pigeon escaped a lab experiment, but either way it looks highly suspicious.
I don't get jealous of other girls because I was raised in a cloning lab to be the perfect woman for Hugh M. Hefner, so other than the fact that my IQ is probably a little higher than he would like, I have nothing to worry about.
It looks like she's bragging about being raised in a lab like it's a flex, and if she lived with Hugh Hefner while having a high IQ, I can't imagine what she would have done if it was low.
They don't care no more.
They don't care no more. They outside, guys. They roaming the streets. They don't care if they're seen or not. Who's this? Ah! Who is this guy right here outside like that? Whoever he is, the people around him seem to be okay with it. Something's going on here, guys, and I'm not sure where this is at. Now, I'm not sure if this is a mask or something, but something's going on here, guys. And I can't give you the answers. It's over. I'm telling you guys, we're gonna start seeing more of this. Like I said, guys, I'm not sure if this is a mask or this is AI, but this looks real to me, bro, straight up. Who is he looking at like that? Ah! Who is he looking at like that? And what's up with his ears? Something is going on with this guy, bro, or whatever this is. I just blame my guys, entertainment purposes only. Probably somebody outside with a mask. Maybe they came from a Halloween show, even though it's not Halloween, but I don't know who the hell that is. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you know who that person is. For real. For real, B.
A normal reaction when you see something like this is to think it's a mask, but in this day and age, I'm putting everything on the table as an option.
Okay, don't come for me. I'm going to get my hair done after work, but I didn't want any filters on this because I wanted y'all to see something. Do you see these marks here, here, and here in my face? And then all of the acne scars in my face right now. This all happened because I bought some Oakley Metas. I don't know what type of chemical they have in those glasses. It burned everywhere that the glasses sit. You can literally see the line where my glasses sit. It burned everywhere that the glasses sit and then completely broke my face out. It was literally the only thing that I did differently. And it completely, whatever chemical is in these glasses, it just like tore me in half. Then on top of that, and I want y'all to keep in mind that this was close to 2 months ago, and these bruises and scars still have not gone away. I have tried everything to get this stuff to clear up.
The Meta glasses probably give off a high level of radiation. That's probably what causes the markings on the face.
Yes, testing has been done. The first time testing was done in the 70s by the DuPont Corporation. My father did not trust John DuPont and got the specimens back. When he got them back, my father, I heard him talking on the phone, and he said, they do not have iron in their blood, they have copper.
Come on, man.
It's not an iron-rich blood in this creature, it's copper-rich. It is not a mammal.
That can't be Bigfoot, bro. Come on.
And I do not believe that these are from the Earth. I believe that they're an interdimensional creature. If you look at the mouth, there's like a green patina.
What?
Also around the eyes, you can see a green patina. That is because they have a copper-rich blood, not iron-rich.
Who is that guy? Where did he get a half a Bigfoot from? People are saying that video is real. They don't think it's AI. Shut up! How does he know so much about Bigfoots, and how was he able to get one right in front of him to examine it? Something is going on here, guys, and I'm gonna let you know right now, I don't know who the hell that guy is. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purpose only. There's no way Bigfoot exists. That's just a myth. Shut up! Or is it? He got him on the table. All he was missing was plates, forks, and spoons. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a camera, guys. You know what time it is. Shut up! What happened to the other half of his body? I don't see it no more. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a camera, guys. You know what time it is. Shut up! But I'll tell you one thing. If I ever go to anybody's house or a barbecue and they got a half a Bigfoot laying on the table talking about you ready to eat, no, I'm not.
This guy's talking about Bigfoot like that's not his first rodeo, but I wish the camera zoomed out so we can examine its shoe size.
Today we're visiting India's officially certified export-grade, high-hygiene pasta factory. The ritual begins with sanitization. The chief engineer steps in, a rusted screwdriver in one hand, 10 air-dried, manicure-free, organic fingernails in the other. No alcohol is used. Faith works better than disinfectant. Next, the dough is shoved into a machine coated in fossil-grade grease and decades of oxidation. That surface layer? A slow-release iron coating, built for the world's anemic. One bite, instant supplements. The noodles begin to fall. No protective gear, because hands are humanity's oldest food-grade tools. The worker calibrates texture with body heat, seals in flavor with sweat. Once cut, the pasta is sent to the VIP solar drying area, the rooftop. Here, the The noodles are exposed to the urban breeze so they can absorb dust and airborne particles from the environment, which guarantees that signature industrial smoky flavor. After sun exposure is complete, the product officially enters the ground phase. Cutting is carried out surrounded by bare feet. Soles provide traction. Foot odor provides flavor. Foot fungus counts as a natural additive. If, when you cook it at home, the water starts to glow slightly, don't panic. That's not contamination. It's civilization and bacteria saluting you together. Enjoy your meal, and good luck surviving it.
I think it's time I learn how to make my own pasta.
You're now going to get a speeding ticket without ever being pulled over. Avis. No, I'm not talking about the car rental company. I am talking about the automated vehicle identification system. These are like those flock cameras you see at the traffic lights. Well, what they are now going to be doing is they're going to be issuing you speed tickets. Yes, even though you're at a stoplight, you're going to get a speeding ticket. Because what they're going to be doing is absolutely insane. It is now ran by an AI algorithm that says, well, if this car was at point A, and then at this time, and then at this time it was at point B, the only way it could have got there in this amount of time is if they were speeding. It will calculate exactly how fast you were going over the speed limit and issue you automatically a speeding ticket without you being able to even challenge it. That's the future of the United States now. Yeah, not too happy about that. But hey, information is power, so make sure you hit that follow button and share this with everybody you know, because everybody is going to be getting hit with speeding tickets. So please share this with everybody.
I hope they factor in a driver getting all green lights and little to no traffic, because that makes a difference. This man did not look happy performing that ritual right before the big game.
A second pastor has come forward who was also at the meeting. His name is Larry Ragland. Check out the clip.
I decided to come to a private meeting with a group of men who are connected with the intelligence world, that are believers, but are still have very high security clearance. These are legit, true men of God that are still connected to Washington and even this current administration and all branches of military. And they literally told us, we had a sitting congressman, a very well-known congressman from Missouri. He called into that meeting as well. That was just for pastors. And this is what he said. On speakerphone, this sitting powerful member of Congress said, "Are the pastors listening to me?" I'm getting chills right now because this happened to me. He said, "Are the pastors in the room listening to me?" And I said, "Yes, sir, we are here." And he said, "Listen to me. Go and tell the church they are not ready for what is coming. The narrative that is coming, what they are going to say is going to be like nothing you can even imagine. They are preparing to tell us that they are from another dimension, that they are our creator, and that these beings, these aliens, or whatever you want to call them, they were the ones that seeded us here. There is no such thing as God. Jesus was invented by them. The Bible was invented by them." And begin to just say, listen, prepare the people for what is coming because they're not ready. But he loved us so much. He made sure that he told us exactly the blueprint to study. He said, study the days of Noah. And if you can understand how Noah responded, that's how you're going to have to respond.
Did you all see this? What is going on here? Why is a deer turning into an alien? What is happening, you all? I don't know what is going on here. Seriously, why are they showing a deer turn into an alien? I mean, come on. Why? What is going on? What do they know? Obviously, it's just a movie, right? Directed by Steven Spielberg. That's all that this is a movie. It's entertainment. That's all that this is. But remember the movie Leave the World Behind, where they also showed some creepy stuff with deer? I don't know what's going on here. I'm not saying that either one of these are connected. Again, I don't know what is going on. Again, this is a movie. This is all for entertainment. It's all for you to go out to your local movie theater, get you some popcorn, and enjoy the movie, right? Again, something strange is happening. Maybe Steven Spielberg knows. I don't know what's going on, you all, but you have to admit it is very bizarre how they are showcasing a deer changing into an alien.
There's so many people waiting for that movie to drop. I don't think there's enough movie theaters in America to accommodate. The main reason for a model walking a runway is so that the audience can have an idea how a certain outfit would fit on their body. So having a robot walk it is unrelatable. The 2,500 year span might be an exaggeration, but nonetheless, what's the point of revealing this?
Shalom, family. Real quick, check out this Titan on the side of this mountain. You see the two eyeballs, you see the full nose, and the full lips. Now, who does that look like? The veil is gone completely. Faces are on everything. The clouds, the trees, the frequencies. Confirmation, the wind blowing. We back. We made it.
I see the eyes, nose, and mouth, but I'm not sure who it resembles. But if you have an idea, let me know in the comments.
Oh, hell nah. The NBA is changing forever. Adam Silver just said the NBA is moving towards AI for certain replay calls. Not fouls, not contacts, not judgment calls, but objective calls. Like who touched the ball lag, out of bound calls, and possession plays. Basically, instead of waiting all day for the refs to go to the monitor and look, the AI is just gonna do it. The AI monitor is gonna instantly just say, Lakers ball, Celtics ball, Knicks ball, this ball, that ball, no diddy. They say fans been begging for this to happen, but I don't know, it seemed like AI just taking over everything, right? They like, because these refs be getting it wrong and one bad call can mess up everything. But here's the scary part, y'all. If AI start with out of bound calls, how long before people start asking it to call travels, goaltendings, flops, even fouls? This can make the game more faster and, I guess, accurate, right? Or could it slowly open the door for AI to take over the role of officiating from humans? Would you trust AI refs more than human refs?
In a storm like this, those guys should have been seeking shelter opposed to saving their boats. But hey, we'll end the video here. As always, thank you for the support, but before you leave, hit the like button and sub up. Let me know what you think about any of those clips in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.